Phillips had.
This for 2 points. 44-18.
Good left by Julian Phillips.
I mean, Hartfield will give him some size, but even just in 2,
Just the 5th Grizzlies turnover of the game.
Many runs. I don't allow it. Many right here for the Bulls.
Another 3 made. This one for Julian Phillips.
against Memphis.
Yep. Phillips, tough catch, but knocks down the 3. A much needed one for the Bulls.
Remember, the Bulls are now 20 against the Grizzlies.
Yep.
It looked like the Grizzlies were going to blow the.
I think there was a game right before Christmas in Toronto a few years ago. Here is a score. Oh, it was. Thank you, Brian. And all of the good and bad that can come with that when you have a young team. You can play with pace, but are you always... Duarte has come into the game for Chicago. Dalen Terry misses. Julian Phillips there with a follow-up.
Coming up on
15 years in the league. Yeah.
By the way, on Ambassador Court tonight, Dana and Brian Damaris will rank all of the affiliates.
They got numbers to go.
The shoe move. Leaves it for Phillips and glides in.
Sliding and riding. What an athletic play by Phillips.
Kick out, Giddy. Exit, Phillips. Set the up fake. Kicks. Wing for Phillips. That's 3 in a row for Chicago. Giddy. Short clock here. Phillips gets a lay-in.
Phillips didn't give up on the play, but I thought again the Hawks did a good job.
DeSumo on the push. Puts it into the corner. And it is Phillips hitting a 3. Time out Atlanta. Second 3 last night in Detroit. Nice pass inside. There's a dunk for Julian Phillips.
Bridges on the lead, doing a good job. Look at that pass inside Julian Phillips. His first bucket. Touch it again. Yep. No, they say it was deflected. Phillips nails a 3-pointer from the corner.
Works it on Dean Wade. Deals to Vucevic. Vucevic working off to Phillips for 3.
They are hitting microcosm of the evening. Here's Phillips. Spin move in the paint. Hangs in the air. Oh! Flips home a tough shot. Steph Curry, 37-82. Got a problem here. Yep. The Bulls.
18 in the period. White out to Smith. One more to the corner. Phillips trying to cash out. And he does.
I'll tell you what, every time it feels like it.
Over. Good hands by Lillard. Getting into the corner. Phillips for 3. Cash. It's a 2-point game.
Being guarded down by Phillips Ali. Finds the baseline. Misses. The tap in by Phillips. Julian. Frees up Phillips. Corner 3. Rattles in. 3 rebounds away from another double-double. Julian Phillips counting.
Opportunity. Phillips. Lays it in. Nice drive by Julian Phillips. In the last calendar year for his defense, he's played well. Phillips! Fresh off the bench, Julian Phillips. Wilford Benderford is out there. They double the beam. Phillips rolls. Phillips scores.
Nice play by JP.
And with his philosophies, his team turned it on. Nice rebound by Phillips. Good rebound.
Sabonis wasn't hurt yet. He was healthy. He was running around, dunking everything to the rim. Good passes, shooting. They had a kid, Kurt Knight.
Takes it. Passes. Phillips. Julian Phillips' second season.
Three-pointer. Exactly. They come right back after a made ball.
Up ahead for Julian Phillips.
Julian Phillips! Show him what it is, boy! Show him how to do it! Here's the 4-on-3 break.
Phillips fired up in the corner. Good ball.
Bang, bang, bang.
Dad's here tonight. Delker working as the analyst on television. Looking for a foul, didn't get it. Here comes Julian Phillips to the rim. It's going to go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you were a big basketball star. You have to know.
He was in the theater, guys, so yeah, we had different lanes.
Come on now, because he knew who you were. You were big time, buddy. Come on.
Remember this, too. You think about as Phillips slows it down. Very similar with the Raptors, right? Through what they went. Patino thought they would end up with Duncan. Phillips throws it down again in a timeout. San Antonio gets Phillips the three. How about that? A couple of dunks at the rim and then the corner three.
Quick swing. They got that ball around the horn and beat the shot clock. Getting back.
Count it. And a foul. Ron Carter in transition. We're going to look for Julian Phillips for three. He is putting on a show right down the pipe. Phillips misses but gets the tip in.
Pass lane after deflection. Turnover Washington.
Julian Phillips.
This is the basketball. Chicago's got a 3-on-1. Phillips. Told you, 43 inch vertical.
Just 2 free throws. Jump is good.
Good play by JP. Fly! Julian Phillips fly!
Thibodeau's going to get a timeout.
Did you see him shoot the gap? Good hustle by JP. You saw Brunson try to take it out.
Julian Phillips got the bounce.
You decided you want to take that on your own without moving the ball. That'll get you in trouble. That's why Rick's taking a timeout. Because that's just not a good basketball.
For Phillips.
Come fly with me. Julian Phillips. How about Lonzo Ball? There's 5 balls.
Double figures now for Sacramento. Williams back to Phillips. Catch it.
It's his own. They're in a 2-3 like a kind of a
THT all the way into Murray. Tipped in by Phillips.
good hustle by Julian Phillips.
Another. That's a great ball. Phillips with a left-handed slam. Terry drive.
Again, offensive rebounds. They don't run plays for Julian Phillips, but he goes.
Great defense
by Kobe.
The best team in that category. Is able to get it to Phillips somehow. Atlanta wanted to. Nice rebound by
That is a heck of a rebound by Julian.
22 for Scoot. 7 assists into the lane. The Bulls attack. First Terry and then the foul.
This is how this is going to get done.
I did say I would give him a 4 if it was just a flagrant 1. Nevertheless, it's a 4-point possession.
Like, not having the plane travel is a big deal, and I mean, it helps the guys, and it's been better basketball tonight, but, you know.
Watch your hand, watch your hand.
Flies in out of nowhere. Games where they've gone 1-7. Phillips, a 3. And another one from the bench.
That time the Bulls made him pay. Westbrook went early to double on Zachlin.
Phillips for 3. Julian Phillips for 3. Driving on his right foot. He's okay. Phillips backs it up.
Down low and when the ball is swung out.
Julian Phillips in the dunker spot. Nice pass by
Carter. Offensive rebound. Phillips. Hold up behind.
To be here and watch the way they shoot the basketball.
Klay Thompson traded.
They trap because teams are not used to seeing teams trapping. Switching. That trap right position. You don't really have to do a lot of talking.
Long rebound again comes out. That was the 1987 Final Four. Phillips knocks down the three. Julian Phillips. They lose it to the Spurs in the DeMar DeRozan deal. Nice feed inside. Phillips throws it down. So if any team didn't want to play, Knicks did a better job slowing it down. Phillips drills a three. Here is Phillips right on cue.
Bang, bang, bang. Behind the back on field by White. The kick to Phillips.
He knows that corner. He gets it into play.
Right on cue. He denied Kobe White there. Nice pass though by White to Phillips for a third three.
Has been aggressive when the opportunities present itself. How do you lose your guy?
Great find from Herter. Phillips with the hammer.
Can't lose.
Against the Bulls. He's only 5 for 36 in his NBA career from three-point range. ComEd is preparing the electric grid and providing incentives to make it possible for more businesses to make the switch to electric products. You can learn more about how we can help create a clean energy future for all at ComEd.com/clean energy.
What's amazing is that where did his game go? He's just got so much confidence. He's always been an elite defender, an elite ball handler. It's almost like he's afraid to shoot. The one playoff series, a nice move.
Phillips hits.
He just lost his confidence.
Well, I feel like you're thinking about when he's playing for Philly. He's in the middle of the paint by himself, and instead of taking the lead, he opts to go pass it out. That was kind of one of those indictment plays that Ben Simmons has had to overcome. He's missed so many games on that. Bounces, Phillips. Another assist for Josh Giddey. These two teams have 17 assists.
Long arms, really long arms.
Phillips will put it home.
Yeah, but you got to get more guys back.
Collins, good defense.
Oh, nice. It was like, I didn't know if he was throwing it to Monty.
Backs in, nothing there. Smith fires a pass down inside, and it's flushed in by Julian Phillips. Looking for his first points of the game, missed the shot. Long outlet pass to Phillips, and he drives and lays it in.
Ray Jones back in, accelerating, on the top end. Phillips is there.
Rebound that time.
The three runs. Big shot, Phillips. These games now.
Nice little wheel action, moving out the basketball.
Williams to Phillips for the first lead. And his contract's not unreasonable. Vucevic was double. Phillips gets the
Got the ball.
Johnson, what a twisting shot. Good effort by Phillips.
I'll take that from Kobe White. Get to the basket, get downhill, very similar to what...
Julian Phillips never gave up on the play by Johnson. He looked like he was lining up a three. Speaking of which, anything you can do?
I can do better.
On the opposite end, and another.
Phillips in the corner. As I said, when they're not making shots, the Rockets are blocking. Bulls don't normally force turnovers. Spin move, and foul, and the bucket.
Off a little strong, and here comes Trey Jones. Beautiful pass. Simply, Julian Phillips just outran Utah defensively on the way back.
Yeah, if you're Utah, you're getting back. You got to take in the
Jones. They're tied up. Great ball movement. The blinkers on Phillips from downtown.
The hand there, the Suns will get the benefit of the call. Back come the Bulls from the corner. Quick release three. Yes. Swings it across to Herter. Touch pass from the corner. Phillips.
Here's White. Remember last season he dropped 37.
pass ahead, and the dunk is in.
There you go. Shots for the jammer.
Phillips sneaks underneath for the layup. KC, Middleton's going to have that record. If they were to lose on Wednesday, they'd be 28.
Dribbled it off of Buzelis' foot. We play on. Giddey, pass. Giddey finds Phillips.
You know what? You make a
Tucker. To the corner, around the horn, it goes to Smith, now to Phillips. Phillips all by his lonesome. Drains a corner three. Jacks. Off it goes to Terry for a standstill three. The short the rim is Phillips. Phillips lays it in. Hit 16 big threes. Phillips lost the ball, trying to attack Mobley, and to take a really tough shot, but he gets the roll.
Or the ball going out of bounds.
Good cut by Phillips. And bounce to him. Phillips with a bounce. Herder all the way down to Phillips with the jam that big fella.
Getting the ball.
Stags, and then the Packers, to which turn into this effort. Julian Phillips elevating for his second dunk of the night. Doing the game on Sunday, we won't know if that's the last game that we do this year. There is Phillips hitting a three. We'll be waiting with bated breath with the rest. Vucevic flings it down for Phillips, elevating over George.
Good find by Vooch.
Phillips cuts, had it stripped. Don Johnson got it back and scored. Conversation around that shot, as I saw after the game on Wednesday night. There's the corner three for Phillips. He's worked on that shot a lot. Scored. He's been a good distributor. There is Phillips again from the corner.
That was a good find by Phillips.
For him, a rare miscue between those two. Butler and Bona creating a nice little rhythm. That is the youngster Julian Phillips coming off a career high over there on the wing. One off front line. White quickly ahead to Phillips. Phillips ducks it down. Good effort by Dem. Tried to get that block on the break. So let's see if Chicago comes out with a little bit of fire here. So far, so good. And Phillips off the oop from Javon Carter. Again, a number of guys who we didn't. The Bulls have locked in the 9th spot, so they don't need to win this game. The Sixers have locked down the 5th best odds when it comes to the lottery, so they do not.